So just a quick summary on implicit differentiation before I give you some practice. So here, if you're given something like this and you have to differentiate it, remember that y here is a function of x. So when you see this here, imagine in your mind, imagine it as like this. You've got to differentiate this bubble squared here. So imagine this to be, let's say, 4x plus 5, say. So when you differentiate this, remember, in order for you to do implicit differentiation, you must master the product rule and the chain rule. So later on, when you come to this here, you have to use a combination of the product rule and the chain rule. But anyway, back to this thing here. When you want to differentiate this, in your mind, visualize this here. So in your mind, visualize it as as 3 bubble squared. Now differentiate this with respect to the bubble. So that would be that would be 6 bubble square 6 bubble to the power of 1, which is just the bubble. And then you've got to times the differential of the bubble itself, which is dy by dx. Okay, so when when you differentiate this bit, it will become this. Okay, so the first part will be this. Hang on, the first part will be 6 y and then dy by dx. So whenever you differentiate something where it's a function of x, then you've got to stick this dy by dx in here. Okay, now x here, x is not really a function of anything, it's just x. So you would differentiate this normally. So this bit here would be 35x to the power of 4. Now this one here, you've got to, so remember, y is a function of y is a function of x. Y is a function of x. It means that, so here you can imagine it as a bubble multiplying with another bubble here. But this bubble here also contains x. So you can imagine it as this. One bubble, which by the way is 2x, multiplying with another complicated bubble here. So so imagine this to be, I don't know, 5x plus 7, something like this. Okay, so here this contains x, this contains x. So you've got to use the product rule. So when looking at this here, okay, when looking at this here, so imagine it as one bubble multiplying with another bubble. Okay, in the future, I'm going to give you something a lot more complicated, like this, like, I don't know, 5 and then y to the power of 6. So this here, you could imagine it as this, one bubble and another bubble here. So it's like 3, it's like this here, and then within this bubble here, well, you've got, I will sort this out another time. Okay, but when you come to do this here, imagine it as one bubble multiplying with another bubble here. So you've got to use the product rule. Remember, the product rule is differentiate the first part, leaving the second part the same, and then differentiate leave the first part and then differentiate the second part. Okay, so when you come to do this, remember, you got to master how to differentiate using the product rule and the chain rule. Here you've got to use the product rule and the chain rule because of this y here. So this one here will be so the first part will be to differentiate this bubble here, which will be 2, which will be 2y. Okay, so when you differentiate the first bubble, it will just be 2, and then this bubble, keep it intact. So this bubble is intact. So that's why you get 2y, and then this plus here, well, you have to stick a plus in here, and now keep the u the same. So that will be 2x. Keep the 2x the same, and then differentiate the v here, if you like. So here you've only got one y. When you differentiate it, you only get 1. But we don't bother putting the 1. But then don't forget, because y is a because it's y here, you've got to stick in dy by dx here as well. Okay, so this bit here, so just this bit here, it will become this. And then the 9, well, when you differentiate the 9, it will be 0. Okay, so when you differentiate 9 with respect to x, it would be 0. So when you come to do this here, looking at this part here, it would be 6y dy by dx. Okay, and then this bit here would be 35 x to the power 4, and then here you've got to use the combination of the chain rule and the product rule here. So the first part will be differentiate the first part, which will be 2y, and then plus. Now leave the first part the same, 2x, and then differentiate the y, which is 1, but then you've got to times dy by dx here. And then this here will be 0. Remember, you want to isolate dy by dx. So get all the rubbish over to the other side first. So get these two over to the other side. So in your mind, take away 35 x to the power 4 and take away 2y. So that will be, hang on, that will be 6y dy by dx plus remember, plus 2x dy by dx equals, remember, we're taking away 35 x to the power 4, and then we're going to take away 2y. Okay, now factorize the dy by dx here. So that will be dy by dx here. This here will be 6y plus 2x bracket equals minus 35 x to the power 4 minus 2y, and then divide both sides by this thing here. So that would be dy by dx equals minus 35 x to the power 4 minus 2y over 6y plus 2x. So dy by dx is this. Okay? But the important thing is master the product rule and the chain rule. Okay,